Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss.
Oh, hell no. Hi guys, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I decided that I wanted to talk about this Fashion Nova and Megan Thee Stallion release collab drama. So over the weekend, drama hit the blogs because there were two pieces out of this collab that was stolen from two black-owned businesses. 18. Megan Thee Stallion is currently being accused of stealing a dress design from black celebrity designer Ozzya. If you don't know who Ozzya is, she is the owner and co-founder of TLZ Femme. She has always had an extreme pleasure in dressing up and using her imagination as a young girl, which later prompted her to begin the line TLZ Femme in her early 20s. With little to no experience in design, she began her journey of trial and error to bring her vision to life. Through her passion and commitment for creating garments that tell a story and make women feel like they're superwoman, she was able to grow and find herself in many new ways. TLZ is more than the clothing, but love and power from one woman to the next. Ozzya took to her Instagram to speak out about the unethical business practice that was done by Megan and her team and Fashion Nova. She wrote, "I'ma break this down real simple. My dress was stolen and used in this Megan and Fashion Nova collab. Was I told? No. Was I compensated? No. Crazy thing is, her team actually requested this dress for a pull for her. Her and her team are completely aware of my brand and this was approved by her. I'm very much so taken back by the lack of respect for another black woman. There is this tired narrative that the black woman is so disrespected, but we do it to each other. The authenticity of the matter has no value when it's not applied to all ends of the spectrum. I get stepped on because I'm a nobody, but this ish would not have happened to Rihanna, Fenty, because there is a level of respect. Taking food out of my child's mouth is okay because I'm not on the same level. LOL, y'all are a joke." The post ended up going viral and it started to get a lot of attention because Ozzya posted this comparison photo. But a lot of people still weren't buying it because they felt like the dress was just not original. This dress has been done before. You can get this type of design from Rainbow Shop. People were just not impressed and they were not buying the fact that this dress was just not original to begin with, and they felt like this wasn't a big deal and that she was reaching. And so she ended up responding to the backlash on her Instagram story. Let's take a look.
So my last post is about some Fashion Nova and Megan Thee Stallion collection shit, and the thing is, for me, it's like, I've met you. You know my brand. You're aware of my shit. So when you seen that dress, you approved it. And that's the foul part to me, because there's this narrative that's like, black women, we're the most unprotected and woo woman empowerment. We have to help each other. But all that shit goes out the window when it comes down to people wanting to get money. Very much so inauthentic, very much so fake. And I get me and other designers that have also been, had their stuff stolen, we get the short end of the stick. It's so tired, and I'm really tired of even doing this, but I have to say something and have to speak up, because you're not finna disrespect me and think that's just gonna be okay.
Ozzya was not alone. Shop Sonia Bees also called out Fashion Nova for stealing their Denise skirt set. So they took to their Instagram and wrote, that big old freak set looks a lot like our signature Denise skirt set from our 10-year anniversary collection. I would tag Fashion Nova, but they have us blocked.
What some people fail to realize here is that I don't think I'm an inventor. I don't think I invented this design. I don't think I've invented anything, honestly. You can't really invent a sleeve or any of that stuff. But the thing is that as a creative, you know, your mind can wander and you could come up with something and it may have already been done before. I'm not claiming to be the first person to do it. What I'm saying is that the person that they decided to take it from in this situation was hit me up and then take my shit. That's the issue for me. If they wanted it from the niggas in the 90s that made it, they should have got it from the niggas in the 90s and they should have hit up with the Ozzya in the 2000s. I'm officially done talking about this. I said what I said. It's done. Feel how you want to feel. You don't have to agree. Thank you for all the people that have shown me support through this situation. You guys are fabulous, amazing, and I love you. And that's that.
Unfortunately, this isn't the first time that this has happened to Ozzya. She recently spoke out about Missguided also stealing her denim dress design. Now, this denim dress was a dress that Kylie Jenner ended up posting to her Instagram, so I'm assuming that is where Missguided got this design from, because of course Kylie Jenner wore it, and so they were trying to profit off of this denim dress. So to the right is the original, and to the left, of course, in the middle here is the dupe that was created by Missguided. So Ozzya took to her Instagram and wrote, I'm utterly disgusted once again by your blatant disrespect to all of my hard work. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into creating, only to see it ripped off by a company created by a man of privilege. I'm a woman of color, and according to your lineage, you're a man of color as well. When will you corporate thieves develop integrity? When will the profiting off of Black lives end? We are not your slaves. You need to fix this immediately. I'm sure you can't understand my struggle, as you were blessed with a wealthy family to get you where you are today. So I'm just one of the many Black designers that helps pay for that pink Lamborghini you drive. With no compensation or recognition, you and all the other industry scammers need to get your act together. Now, if you are new here, I do have a history with Fashion Nova, and I ended up parting ways with Fashion Nova when I found out that there were a lot of unethical business practices that they tended to practice within their business, and it really turned me off. It just wasn't a brand that I felt comfortable standing by or influencing or promoting on any of my platforms, just because a lot of the things that they do are just unethical. I mean, we can start with their Instagram feed. We can start with how they don't want to pay Black influencers what they pay white influencers, and how they're always constantly telling us that they don't have a budget for something, all because we are Black. And it just always seems to be this trend with brands that they just don't have the budget for Black people and people of color. So because of this, I decided to part ways and end my relationship with Fashion Nova, because I found out that my white counterparts were getting paid way more and I was getting paid way less. So I decided to end my relationship with Fashion Nova. So fast forward to 2020 with Megan Thee Stallion collabing with Fashion Nova. I decided that this was my exception, considering the fact that I am a tall woman, I am a curvy woman, and it's very hard finding jeans. It's extremely hard to find jeans. So when I saw this collab, and I knew about this collab months ago, I was so excited about this release because I am tired of my ankles being cold on the plane. So I felt like this release, considering that at least Megan Thee Stallion is a black woman, I felt like, okay, this can be my exception. I will support. So I decided that I was going to support this release. When the release happened, I ended up getting a DM because I was telling you guys on Instagram how excited I was. I was shopping online, and then I received a DM, and there was a young woman who happens to be a supporter of mine that was informing me of the fact that there were 2 pieces within this collab release that was stolen by 2 black-owned businesses. So at this point, I was once again placed in a very, very sticky situation on whether or not I wanted to support this release, because again, Fashion Nova is again doing unethical business practices with another collab, with another release, and it's just like, when are we going to draw the line? Sometimes I feel like as black people, we support our own oppression. Sometimes I feel like as black people, we support the disrespect, whether it's within the music industry, the fashion industry, just mainstream media. I really feel like we support the disrespect. When we go out here and we buy from these designer brands where we know they don't like us, but they want our money and blatantly will do certain things like racist marketing or racism type of marketing to get a shock factor or to get an emotional trigger out of black people in order to get their brand to go viral, it's almost like we support it, we buy into it, and then these companies continue to profit, and then they continue to disrespect us, and then we have people within our community that have to go on Instagram and basically call out this corporate fast fashion business in order to get some form of justice. And it's just like this constant cycle that I've been seeing going on almost 2 years now. So when I saw all of this, I decided that I wasn't going to participate in this release or this launch, because when are we going to draw the line? When are we going to stop supporting the disrespect? When are we going to stop supporting our own oppression? Because that's how I see it. When we could definitely go and buy these pieces from these black designers, and if they got the proper support, I feel like their pricing wouldn't be out of our budget. But because we don't support, they have to increase their prices, because again, we have people out here, corporate people, that are stealing their designs, that are stealing their ideas, that are just on Instagram stealing things, and then they're repackaging it as if they created it. And then because they have a bigger platform backing them, or because they literally have corporate backing them, they're able to get away with it. And so it's like we keep seeing this.
I have to ask this question because it's probably on your mind. Do you feel like Megan Thee Stallion knew about this? Because when Ozzya said, oh, her team knows me, she knows me, it makes you question, did she know about this? Did she know that she was stealing from a black designer, a black woman? And then you have her team who is pushing this protect the black woman marketing idea. And then you also have Megan Thee Stallion, who is also pushing protect the black woman. So it's almost like you have to ask, did she know? And in my opinion, I don't see how she didn't, because if you are wearing a dress for an event, you're wearing it to the event, you're putting it on for the event, you know for a fact it's not your idea, because you're wearing the item. You got it from someone, whether your team got it or not. But my whole issue is this: her team definitely knew about it. So if your team is pushing this protect the black woman, why did it not include this black designer? Why was she not brought on to help design this collab with Fashion Nova? Why not? And it just seems like Megan Thee Stallion, she definitely has the team, she has the funding now. So bringing Ozzya on to help with this collab, I don't see why that couldn't have happened. So it really makes me question the integrity of Megan Thee Stallion, because it's almost like, how did you not know? But I would like your thoughts and opinions on this, because honestly, you guys, it left me disappointed, because how can you sit up here and promote protect the black woman, and it not include all of the spectrums? And that includes
the influence that we as Black women have when it comes to Fashion Nova and just mainstream media in pop culture, trendy culture. So I just want to know, do you feel like Megan Thee Stallion knew? At this point, I don't see how she did not know. And that's how I feel about it. But I would like your thoughts and opinions down below.
So, in my opinion, when it comes to this entire situation, I can't support Fashion Nova. Every time I try to give in and give them the benefit of the doubt, I am slapped in the face again with the fact that they are just an unethical business. And I just want to know, do you feel like this is okay? Do you feel like this is acceptable? Do you feel like we as Black people support our own oppression? Comments down below. I would like your thoughts and opinions.
So as I was creating this video and I was conducting my research to do this video, I went back to Fashion Nova's website and I went back to Megan Thee Stallion's collab section on their website, and now they have removed this dress. So Ozzya's dress is no longer on the website. So I feel like that speaks for itself. Then next, Sonya B's, her Denise skirt set is still on the website, but I feel like the only reason her skirt set is still on Fashion Nova's website is because they don't have proof. They don't have any proof to show that most likely they also possibly, allegedly stole their Denise skirt set off their website. But I do feel like it's suspicious that Fashion Nova has them blocked on Instagram.
But I really feel like sometimes we as Black people, we support and we fund our disrespect, our oppression. When are we going to say enough is enough? When are we going to start supporting these Black owned businesses? I see a lot of people that are saying, oh, well, they don't have my size, or oh, their prices are just too much. It's just so far out of my budget. I can't afford that. But I feel like if these Black owned companies and these Black designers got the support or the proper support that you guys give to these corporate businesses, I think that they would be able to accommodate us in a way that would fit into our budget, that would be within our size. You know, they would be able to get those extended sizes that they couldn't afford prior because they just didn't simply have the support. Support can go a long way, and I feel like people just don't want to support because it's easier to buy into these corporations over a small business, a small Black business. So I would love your thoughts and opinions on this entire situation. Make sure you comment down below. Also, did you like this Fashion Nova and Megan Thee Stallion release? Were you really feeling it? How are my tall girls out there feeling this release? Make sure you comment down below. And if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified from when I upload. This is Real with Yoni, and I will see you guys in my next video.